Hi, my name is Nicci Clark. I have a bit of a story that I'd like to share. It's a little bit hard for me, first time doing something like this, and the transition that I'm about to show you might shock a lot of you. Sometimes it surprises myself, but it's a story that I want to share nonetheless because it's quite a great one when I think about it, and it's one that I'm very proud of. And I'm hoping that my story might inspire somebody else that was in my shoes just not so very long ago that possibly can relate to what I'm going through and hopefully find some inspiration to remember to believe in yourself and be able to do the same thing that I did for myself when I didn't know how to believe in myself. Either way, I'm 39. I live in beautiful British Columbia, Canada, and it's now August the 6th, 2016. And just last year, May 2000 or so, 2015 I should say, I was about 120 pounds heavier and not in the shape that I am in now by any means. This is something new that I've earned for myself and that I'm very, very proud of, I have to say. We'll get to that anyways, but I just want to say, let me show you some pictures first. Perhaps a lot of people will ask and wonder and want to know what it is that started all that for me and made me do this and make it happen so fast. I almost surprise myself and think, wow, I didn't know I had that in me. When I go to the gym and I work hard like I do, and I choose to, I realize it's hard work. I realized it then. It was even harder for me then because all of this actually started from me being rear-ended in a car accident and receiving whiplash and injuries to my back and neck. And that was the first time anything like that's ever happened to me in my life. I'd never been hurt like that before, let alone by somebody else. And that was a really hard thing to overcome. I was depressed and hurt and struggling and lonely and pretty hard times for me during those times. Being heavy like I was, on top of it I'd gained weight, being injured, not being able to do what I usually do. I really got into a state of depression, started eating more, feeling sorry for myself, not feeling strong in my back, not understanding and hoping that physio alone and massage therapy alone was going to fix it all by itself. And then finally something hit me inside where I thought to myself, this isn't going to get any better if I don't do something about it. And that's when I realized I got to strengthen everything else around those injuries that somebody else did to me in order for that to actually change, you know? There's no way it's going to just go away. Even though someone else did it, that sucked. But I overcame that because it's me that's living this way and having to deal with this now, so it's my life. So I decided to change my life. And I guess I simply did it by remembering to believe in myself again. I'd forgotten how to do that, and sometimes I think a lot of us do. So, yeah, I guess if I can do it, anybody else can, and I'm hoping that you remember. If you're feeling sad, lonely, depressed, out of shape, not feeling good about yourself, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are the same as you. You're not alone. Just remember to start believing in yourself again and that you're worth it. Everybody is. We're human, and we're all so worth it, each individual soul. That's one thing I remembered again about myself. I'd forgotten just how worth it I really am as a person, period. For me. And I don't know, when you go to the gym and you work out hard, or you do exercise and move a little bit every day, and you choose to do that just for yourself, it's more healthy for your mind sometimes than it is for the body alone. The body will come in time. Everybody wants it overnight. It's never going to happen. You've got to take your time and be dedicated every day to yourself and your soul and your mindset. When you go for a walk, put your headphones on and your music playing and you or just walking along, whether it's sunny, beautiful, whatever. Just take it all in. Get around nature and do like a 20-minute, half an hour walk if that's all you can manage at first. You should have seen me when I first started. I was, obviously hurt with injuries, and then I actually was a physiotherapist that gave me a few exercises that he said I could do on the side if I wanted to help myself. I took that seriously, and I started doing them. And then, wow, something happened, and I just kept going and kept staying dedicated, and I don't know. I started working out for today's mind and tomorrow's body every single day. And when you start doing that, it becomes better, because when you work out and you work out hard and you do it for yourself only, everyday life becomes so much more peaceful. It's easier to manage your emotions and your other people and themselves, because, most people are so into themselves a little too much sometimes, but, I guess what I'm saying is just believe in you with confidence, not conceit, and just never give up. Push, persevere, motivate, dedicate, and just try your best. Do a little something every day to help yourself. Here I am today to share this story, and man, my shape and everything that I've earned lately from becoming now addicted to the whole idea of working out and training has been just amazing. I really look forward. Anyways, I hope that I inspire a lot of people out there to really just don't give up on yourself. You can do it, and you gotta eat clean and green too. The diet is really important as well, I've learned. Once you see how hard it is to burn calories, man, you really start watching what kind of calories you bring in. Anyways, nobody's perfect at this, by the way. Going to the gym, being in shape, or being an athlete, or looking good, or feeling good, or better than the other. Always remember there's always going to be somebody better than you, and there's always going to be somebody worse than you. So do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else, just do it for you. And I don't know. It's a beautiful world all of a sudden. And I'm, speaking from experience, and it wasn't so long ago where I was living a different world and mindset, where I was so heavy and out of shape and depressed and obviously hurt from the injuries. I think that's ultimately what sparked this whole new drive for myself from the beginning. So sometimes chaos can be a beautiful thing, It was the worst thing and the best thing in some ways, but there are some other... Anyways, yeah, that's my story. And I hope it inspires somebody else out there to never give up on themselves, I guess. If I can do it, anyone can. You just gotta believe in yourself. Good luck.